Saw that too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently I saw something called earthing and I was like, so this is different than grounding? Rather than putting your free electrons into the earth, which is what grounding is, you're taking the free electrons of the earth and bring them into you. So you can become more negative?
More like the earth and more natural and...
But when you pull electrons into yourself, you become more negative. Earthing sounds like it's one of those... Mull over that one. So one of Trimat's guys put that little thing right there down. And I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen with the Max train when it comes, because it doesn't hit it when it stops, but it says call. And I'm like, I don't understand. We saw him standing in the middle of the tracks. Aaron's like, I know that's probably someone official, but it still doesn't look right. How my dad had to jump off moving trains so he could run backwards or forward. He had to go do the like, and like switch the tracks. Because he was on the conductor, so he had to, I think he had to switch it back or something like that. I don't know. That's where a lot of his ankle problems come, is he had to jump off the train, and we're not talking like a short distance here. Yeah. To jump like 2 feet onto gravel, run backwards while the train is going slow, while he resets the thing, and then he'd have to run, and he's not a small guy, and he'd have to run back and then hoist himself back up into the car while they moved. It was amazing. I asked if I could do it, and he was just like, no, you're too young. And I was like 10. You have anything to say?
No, I think I got enough sleep last night, but it's really weird waking up on time. Like, I usually wake up early or late and not on time, and it's just, I guess it feels like something's missing from my day when I don't wake up panicked, which is really a bad thing.
That's probably some of my doing there. I pretty much live in a constant state of panic. Just a little. You can't talk about your work day. Nothing.
Thursday, ooh. Actually, I probably can talk about this. One of the senior TMs that I used to report to directly is stealing me for a day sometime soon, so I can work on reports for him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys get more interesting Aaron stuff on weekends, because then he's not having to maintain cloak and dagger espionage CIA level of like covert secret, because it's not really that big a deal. It's not, but they want to make it a big deal because then people feel important. Anyways, so, well, I could have gone yesterday to downtown and gone shopping today and rearrange stuff. Today is also going to be significantly busy. I have to head back home anyways, because even if I do go, I'm not going to take my thing. Part of the thing is I was dumb and I scheduled one of my appointments at 12:45. If I'd have scheduled it at, say, 10:30, I could go, leave for most of the day, and then come home. If I'd scheduled it later, I could leave early in the morning, come back later, but it's kind of right in the dead middle of the day. Today could be a pool day, but seems we have, I don't know, it's like the first real sunny day, so people are kind of, let's get in the pool. They don't really, because a lot of kids are still in school, so I don't know if I'll go tanning today. I have a weird consistency issue with like working out. I will work out, you know, like chest and stuff, but I don't know, like I want to develop a chest area, the front, mainly because I was looking, I don't know, the way my back seems to be looking, it's like, oh my god, that's a developed back. And my chest is still like, meh. So I think I'm gonna start focusing more on chest during arm day than I am back. Because I love popping that thing up and doing, you know, chin-ups and whatnot. But I don't pop it down and do push-ups too terribly much. Anyways, this thing needs charging. I will have a verdict later today. Okay. You're wearing this shirt early? I've been. It's 11:30. And my internet's crapping up for some reason. I don't think it's my internet. Oh, it's my processor. What happens when you don't run AC? Thanks, I didn't know you did that. Anyways, it's what happens when you don't necessarily run AC and you get over 90 degrees the day before. It's probably only going to be up to 90 today. Because when they measure the temperature, they measure it at the airport. And the airport is right next to the river, which is right next to the gorge. So it's always a lower temperature than it actually is. Because they'd be like, well, out at PDX, it reached up to 88. Here at the K, you know, and then at the K2 building, which is downtown Portland, it can reach up to 91. And then if you watch like Channel 12, who has their home base is like right, it's actually closer to me, near Freddy's. Anyways, they'll register that it's like 92, 93 even. And if you go way out to Hillsboro, it'd be up to 95. So it's like, what do I believe? Anyways, so I've made a decision that I am going to go probably into Portland. I'm going to forego some news or something. I don't know. It's warm. It's a nice day. Tomorrow's going to be less, like, not tank top weather. I'm such a prissy. Anyways, so we're going to talk about my announcement. Our announcement. I say my announcement because I'm the only one home right now. So, our announcement is that Aaron has started up a GoFundMe. If you pay attention on my social media, there's just gook all over that, then you will have seen like the GoFundMe links. Twitter, Tumblr. Aaron and I have both shared it on Facebook, but I'm going to put it here on YouTube down below. It's for his genetic counseling. Basically, we went to the KCI Institute. He got all those ever-loving tests done. And then they're like, okay, well, most of the genetic counseling will be covered by your insurance. They already pre-processed all that stuff. Genetic counseling isn't where they sit down in a room and they talk about him with genetics. It's basically they take and then they test his genetics for the certain thing. And if it is treatable, then so. In order to get any sort of theoretical testing done, he has to have genetic counseling done. Or why it's called counseling. So that's that. Should probably look up the definition of counseling. I've got sleep in my eye. I don't know why it's called sleep. It's just gunk, gooey junk. That's how I refer to it. Anyways, so what else was I going to talk about? GoFundMe. That I am going to actual Portland today. I need to eat a yogurt. Got tacos tonight, but sugar, go up there. This isn't going to work very well because that's leaning forward. Anyways, see? Coffee house. Considering I haven't eaten anything since before I recorded before, that word gets... I'm in like, not necessarily in an alliterative mood today, but like one of those that where I kind of can use the same word over and over and over, and it actually is a grammatically in a perfect grammatical sense a sentence. What is that? Have, had, has. There's something like that where you can have like 3 of them in a row and they all mean different things. I can't remember that. If you know which one I'm talking about there, put it below. And I'm not even talking like the B-U-T-T and comma B-U-T, but no, I'm talking like you literally have H-A-D, H-A-D, H-A-D. If I had something like that. That is, ow. Oh, look at that shoulder though. Okay, enough muscle showing off there. So in case any of you were like wondering, you know, Greek yogurt typically is that kind of not fully white, but that's sort of cream. This is Coffee House from Tillamook. I'm gonna eat this, and yeah. It is so bleedingly hot for my taste that I turned my computer off to let the processor disperse heat, which is not going to really work too terribly well because it's already hot in the apartment. So I sat down and I was just like, well, I'm just going to do a little sign off here, and you know, and I'm just like, and then I'll get ready to go to therapy. Videos just don't magically appear on the internet, TJ, unless you record from your phone. But good news, I can turn my computer back on and edit this thing real fast. I really shouldn't keep my speakers on very loud. Ow! I don't have cushioning on my butt, so anyways. Oh, last night I did the weird inversion thing. I'm not sure if I ever actually posted that. No, I didn't, because that's sort of, yeah. Well, I went over onto the rings, because we actually have there's like 2 other rooms in our gym, and one of them is like, has mats and says, no shoes on mat, okay. But it also, phone, hi. It also has, stop phone, I get it. It also has rings in it. So I went onto the rings and I was able to pull myself up and then completely invert myself. If there wasn't other people there and I ran the chance of like, you know, whatever. If Aaron was there, he would have actually video recorded. But why are... It's trying to find a face right here. Whatever. Like when I move my face away, it puts a little box right there. Anyways, rambling. So, yeah, I'm going to... But I was able to invert myself, so whatever. I will chit chat with you guys tomorrow. Coffee shop review. I have to head back down to Schneider, so I'm probably just gonna find a coffee shop down there again. Anyways, bye-bye. Okay, I've got the meat, which is 1.12. Got some whole grain naan this time, and that's lunchy stuff. Let's see what else I get here. I need shredded lettuce. Buy one, get one free.